Hello, today I'm going to show you the Makeup Revolution I Heart Makeup Chocolate Rose Gold Eyeshadow Palette. I'm very excited about this because this is considered a dupe for the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette in Rose Gold. I haven't tried the Huda Beauty eyeshadows, although I love her liquid lipsticks, which I've reviewed on my blog. Let's see how good this is. The packaging may feel a bit bulky, but I find this embossed bit of rose gold very pretty here. Now there is a very mild smell of chocolate, spice and glue from this palette. Very mild indeed, but it is there nonetheless. Or maybe my nose is acting weird. This was sent to me for review. All opinions are my own. Inside you have 16 eyeshadows, of which 8 are matte and the rest are foil or shimmery. Unfortunately, the palette got smashed in the post and 2 of the eyeshadows had to be put back together with rubbing alcohol. These things happen. The perils of getting makeup shipped through the post can't be helped. You have a little slip with all the names of the shadows. One of those dual-ended sponge applicators, don't even talk to me about those. The colors are predominantly berry hued, although there are some neutrals over here and some pinks as well. There are a couple of rose gold hues in here as well, primarily among the foils. Otherwise, this is a very good fall palette, kind of reminiscent of Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance as well, in terms of the berry hues. So otherwise, this is almost an exact dupe of the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette in Rose Gold. Now I don't have the Huda palette to compare this with, so I only have PR images. Here's a comparison. Now the big difference is that the Makeup Revolution Chocolate Rose Gold Eyeshadow Palette costs £8.99, while the Huda Rose Gold Palette costs a whopping £56. That's a huge difference. That's almost 6 times. And the shades are very similar, as you can see. So I don't think it makes sense to invest 56 quid. Now, I don't want to go on and on about the pigmentation, so I'm just going to let the swatches speak for themselves. Here they are. Now, among the mattes, I find Backup dry to the touch, and my own is rather dry as well. But everything is very soft and powdery otherwise, very buttery feel while swatching with your fingers. I don't notice as much fallout as I expected. There isn't as much fallout in this palette as there was in the Chocolate Wise palette from Makeup Revolution. Maybe they've altered the formula or something. But this definitely has very little fallout, even with the foil eyeshadows. This is actually my second eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution. I have the Chocolate Wise eyeshadow palette as well from them, which I love. The formula is very pigmented, intense pigmentation, and the shadows aren't dry at all. They're incredibly blendable. With this palette, however, I had apprehensions with regard to the foil eyeshadows. You see, I've never tried foil eyeshadows before. My favorite eyeshadow formula being matte, followed by mild shimmer, so I was a bit scared of the foil. But no biggie, I was actually quite surprised by how creamy the foil eyeshadows are. The only problem is that I need to use a fingertip to apply rather than a brush for maximum effect and ease of application as well as blendability. Here's a look I've done. So the foil eyeshadow I'm wearing right now is called Gold Digger. I'm also wearing Girl Boss and My Own, as well as Hold Up in the inner corners. Now I have a proper foil rose gold eyeshadow look I've done with this palette. Here it is.
I began with Barbie, a peachy gold, which I applied all over the lids. I then applied Dirty Rich, a glittery red, on the outer half and the crease, and then I blended out the edges. Then came the foil finish. I used Luxe, a rose gold foil. This applied best with my fingertip rather than a brush. It blended out so easily and it was so creamy. Finally, I did the inner corners and the brow bone with Hold Up, a highlighter. You can get away with this look at work during the holiday season. It's great for all those office parties. That's why I didn't want it to be too smoky.
I must say that I love the color scheme of this palette. There isn't one shade in here that I cannot use, which is quite rare for a palette. I mean, normally there are some of those very pale shades that I can't use, and some of those very smoky shades I tend to avoid, except on very rare occasions. But this one, I can use every shade. Everything suits my skin tone beautifully. Love this palette. So if you are a fan of rose gold eyeshadows, or if you enjoy fall colors, or if you are looking for a dupe for the Huda Beauty textured eyeshadow palette in rose gold, I highly recommend the Makeup Revolution I Heart Makeup Chocolate Rose Gold Eyeshadow Palette, which costs a fraction of the Huda Beauty palette, but gives very good pigmentation and performance. Incidentally, these also make very nifty, low-cost Christmas presents. So if you are doing your shopping for someone, these are great stocking stuffers. And Makeup Revolution has a huge array of eyeshadow palettes going on right now. Now, I'm sure they will come out with a dupe for the Desert Dusk palette from Huda as well. I'm looking forward to that because purple eyeshadows. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel and please give me a thumbs up. Please also leave your feedback below. Till next time, bye.